Hello, targeted individuals. My name is Luna Michelle. I'm 37. I'll be 38 in November. And I live in a small Swedish town in central Kansas called Lindsborg. For the last several months, things have been going absolutely crazy. And I realize that the crazy circumstances that I have been experiencing presently tie in with the crazy experiences that I was dealing with back in Idaho. I thought this was all just some coincidence that had to do with my custody battle and my daughter's uncle, who works for a very major corporate computer corporation. And some interests in keeping me away from raising my daughter. And then I realized that this stems back several years ago. And then, with more putting together of pieces, I realized this goes back my entire life. And I am posting this right now because I am in a town and in a situation where absolutely nobody believes me, that I am experiencing the things that I'm experiencing, including being followed day and night by several cars. They all have ATT service on their mobile networks. And I know this because I've been using my Wi-Fi scan and putting two and two together that these people have followed me from town to town, from store to store, and I can't go anywhere without seeing at least two or three of them in my Wi-Fi scan. Today, I believe that they definitely feel that I know something, that I've figured things out, that they're hell-bent on keeping me quiet. I have a feeling that my car is supposed to blow up. I don't think it was an accident that I got the car that I did. I thought it was a blessing because it just happened to be a 91 Volvo. But today, I had several trucks, diesel trucks, run their engines for several minutes parked behind my car, next to my car. And I've been seeing things staged left and right. And a guy complimented my car. I heard him mention it while he was in the store. I don't think these people realize just how observant I am. And when I got out to the car, he complimented me on it and said something along the lines of how he wished he could have it, which I thought was kind of ironic because I've just recently tried to post it on Craigslist that I am willing to trade that Volvo for any other vehicle. I'm just convinced that that vehicle is a part of how they're tracking me everywhere I go. It belonged to a very influential person here in town at one point who used to have a radio license. And several of the people who are following me are locals. Some of them have good reputations and are normal, upright citizen neighbors, and some of them are local crackheads and probably local molesters and whatnot that are being blackmailed to stalk me day and night and to make my life hell. I've had 2 phones stolen. I've tried calling 911 multiple times on 2 cell phones and wasn't able to get through when I thought I was having a heart attack. And today, I'm fairly certain that if my key hadn't have bent while I was trying to start it because I lost my spare key, which turns it on easily, but the original is pretty warped, unfortunately. So it bent, and it stuck at the gas station where all the cars around me cleared out and waited for me to start it. after the guy who liked my car talked about how you could bash that car left and right and how they're built like tanks. Then told me to drive safe. My gut tells me I'm not supposed to be driving that car today. Or anymore, for that matter. If anything happens to me, if you see me in the obituaries, other targeted individuals, I ask you, because I have nobody here who believes me and who can back me up and who I can count on, who knows that I'm not manufacturing drugs, which originally I was pretty sure I was being set up for. And even though all of this is making me absolutely crazy, and the fact that I lost custody of my daughter is making me crazy, and the fact that every time I try to get a job, some crazy shit happens with trying to create an email address or actually making a phone call, getting through to the person that I'm trying to call. That's what's making me crazy. I don't have a mental disorder like they would like you to believe. And though I'm depressed and frustrated as all hell, there's no way in hell that I would ever kill myself or leave my daughter in this world without me. She needs me, and the rest of the world needs to wake up to what's going on. I didn't used to believe in conspiracy theories, but this shit's real. I've been actually the only person that I've been able to think of that I could ask for help was Oprah Winfrey. So Oprah, if you're out there, our United States government is terrorizing us. I've been joking that you could write a book about, or even a movie script for that matter, about the last several years of my life. And recently, shit's gotten real. Real. I've seen government vehicles following me. They're really bad at it. If you're going to follow somebody, be less obvious. Don't use a cell service that nobody is able to get in town because it doesn't get reception. It's easy to track you. You're all ATT for the most part, except for the initial one, whose tag name on their Wi-Fi, which was the original to pirate my network and then turn it into a hub for all of the other new ATT people that somehow magically got bumped up on the line to move into state-funded housing. How do I know that? Because another guy that I know said that he was all bummed out because the last time he checked, there were only 2 people ahead of him, and then all of a sudden there was over 20 people ahead of him. And oddly enough, every person that's moved to the housing unit that I'm in has ATT service and brand new spanking cars, which they use to follow me day and night, or terrorize me in other ways, like barking to make my dog bark or whistling to make my dog bark. This needs to stop. People need to know that this is actually happening, and other targeted individuals need help too. I'm not the only one. There's low jets flying over constantly. Choppers. There were 5 choppers a couple days ago. Low. Flying really freaking low. Keep your eyes open for Lindsborg, Kansas, and make sure nothing happens to me, please. I don't have any support except for one person, and they live far away. So if I'm not able to power through this, like I have for the last 3 years. Please don't let it be in vain. I keep seeing yellow butterflies and dead yellow butterflies. I know that they're trying to keep me quiet. I can't leave my daughter in this world without me and other targeted individuals. This isn't fair to either of you. Any of you. Somebody please help. Oprah Winfrey, please. Please help. This is messed up. Thanks. By the way, I don't know if this will even post because they've got my phone information, so wish me luck. I'll try to keep posting more.